gentlemen, to this week's installment of UAW Killzone. We are coming to you live from the New Orleans, Louisiana Silverdome, home and refuge for those in time of need, and tonight, home to the UAW. Hello fans, my name is Vlad Quasar, and with me as always is
the Roadhog.
And tonight, Roadhog, we get into round two, and buddy, I tell you what, the road to Body Bash is paved with the blood of the defeated, my friend.
Sounds interesting, folks. Get ready to see the hottest UAW Titan lady do a textbook takedown on her ugliest as sexy Miss Coco puts the beating of a lifetime on Fuji.
And it's gonna be Kane versus Abel as Buzzsaw, along with his manager Downtown Max, takes on Dancing Andy Ackley.
There's a warrant for the beatdown of Destiny Rose, and sexy Officer Rachel gonna get her collar.
And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Dingo and Hammer of the Heartbreakers will forever cement themselves as my heroes, as Thrasher and Greaser of the Ravagers, along with all opportunities for all the boy Ravagers, fall out of the tag team bracket.
I don't know this dude, but from what I've seen in the back, he looks like a real deal. Too bad for the Constrictor that his return match is now in for him as he falls to Paul Victory along with my boys, Golden Devastator and Downtown Max. Mr. UAW Bob and his pal Handyman will not even show up tonight if they know what's good for them. Otherwise, Bloody Bones will destroy Mr. UAW Bob.
And in their round two match, it will be the Axeman taking on the Radioactive Warrior.
And our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be the round two match between Sledge and Jackhammer versus Ace and Contractor, along with their manager, the Godfather, the Untouchables Roadhog. Now, we saw both of those teams decisively win their first round matches against Timothy and David Storms and Small Operators in the case of the Untouchables. And then we saw Sledge and Jackhammer, only way I know to describe it, gave those boys the grand tour of the arena that night, Roadhog.
Yes, it is.
However, this match is not going to go that same way, and I am looking forward to seeing it, Roadhog. I'm also looking forward to seeing Handyman after all these weeks. I am so happy he is back, Roadhog.
I'm glad for you, brother.
All right, so with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the ring and get into it.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, Roadhog, here we go. This is the opening match for this episode of Killzone, and it is officially a round two match, and that is Miss Coco on her way to the ring.
Yep.
Now, we saw Miss Coco come out last event in her round one match, and so here she is, and today she's going to be taking on the winner of their first round match, and it's going to be Fuji. Now, this assuming that Coco makes it to the ring without falling and face planting into the concrete.
What are you talking about?
Because the woman doesn't watch where she walks. She's looking at herself in the mirror, Roadhog.
I don't see any harm in that.
Well, it's fine as long as, like I said, she don't trip and fall and bust her butt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there she is, Miss Coco. All right, so now we're just waiting the entrance of her opponent, Fuji. And here she comes, Roadhog. This lady right here, very mysterious, Roadhog, and I'll tell you what, I've really come to enjoy this little trick she's got going on right here. I don't know how she does it. To this day, I don't know, but I love it. When that smoke clears, she will emerge. I don't know where she gets it from, but she'll have a suit of armor, the whole 9 yards, Roadhog, and I just don't know how she does that. Perhaps Fuji has her very own largening and shrinking gun.
I don't know about that, brother. Look at that.
So Fuji on her way to the ring, and the fans showing their appreciation. They love someone who can take care of their business in the ring, and I think Fuji has proved she is that type of person.
That she has.
Definitely one of the powerhouses among our Lady Titans, and I think the odds of her doing quite well in the brackets are very high, Roadhog. That is an intimidating... Wow.
You betcha.
I would hate to be looking across the ring at that Roadhog and it had my name written on it. Wow. I'll tell you what though, Japan has a lot of bragging rights here in the UAW at least. You know, for years they've had legendary Shadow, who has dominated the Universal Heavyweight Championship match on 4 different occasions, and now they've added Fuji. So I'll tell you what, the country of Japan has to be very, very proud of their performance from their performers here in the Universal Association of Wrestling.
Right.
So Fuji going right to work on Coco.
Uh-oh.
Coco now catching that foot and whipping Fuji over, though. I think Coco was caught a little bit off guard by the style and power of Fuji, but she has now found a way to jump back on top of it and is... Well, no, wait a minute now. Fuji turning it back around again. Coco is down and 2 stomps in. Look at the power of Fuji, Roadhog. That's a radioactive warrior style move there, Roadhog.
Yep.
Coco in a lot of trouble here now, but now making a little bit of a comeback. I think that as long as Coco can find a way to keep Fuji off her feet, as she is doing right now, I think that's the right thing to do, Roadhog. Because when Fuji is on her feet, she is dangerous. And there she's on her feet again, and look what's happening. Now these two just going back and forth, Roadhog. Fuji with a short shoulder block and takes Coco down, and now she's struggling to get back up to her feet. Let's see what happens. And Fuji knocks her to the ground outside the ring and goes out after her, Roadhog, and here we are. I do not like it when any of our Titans go out of the ring. You know that. We've had that conversation extensively.
Yeah. Anything can happen out there.
Anything and everything does happen out there, and usually it is not good. These two just going right at each other, though. Back and forth. Look at him, Roadhog. Oh, my God. Wow. Fuji dropping Coco right on the back of her head. That had to do some damage there, Roadhog.
That should be it right there.
It may be. We'll see if Coco can make a comeback, but so far, no, she is not. She looks like she is out of it now, Roadhog. Fuji now returning to the ring to break. No, not breaking the count at all. She's just waiting. Fuji's going to let her get counted out here, Roadhog. And Fuji sensing victory. And that's it. Fuji has left Coco on the outside by the wall and is going to be moving forward into round 3 for the Lady Titan Championship belt, Roadhog.
The winner of the match,
that's what happens when you go outside that ring.
Round 3.
There's not a lot you can do at that point.
Fuji.
Learned that the very hard way, Roadhog.
That you did.
Okay then, well folks, we've got a lot more exciting action coming up. Please stand by from a word from one of our new sponsors and we'll be right back.
It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
All right, folks, welcome back, and this is another round 2 match for the Universal Heavyweight Championship match, and that is Buzzsaw with his new manager, Downtown Max.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Now, this is going to be an interesting match, Roadhog, because Buzzsaw is taking on blood in this match. his brother, Andy Ackley, is his round 2 opponent.
That will be an interesting match.
Of course, as brothers, these two boys grew up. They actually trained together. So what's interesting is their styles are similar. Now, Buzzsaw leans a little bit more towards the brawler side. Andy Ackley, a little bit more towards the technician. Yeah. But make no mistake, both men can cross and do the other thing. So they both have quite the array of weapons at their disposal in this match, Roadhog, or any other match that they might have.
All right.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Buzzsaw, and he awaits the arrival of his brother. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, dancing Andy Ackley. And you will probably notice, I do not think Sexy Miss Angel is here tonight. So this will be one of the few times that we see Andy Ackley without Sexy Miss Angel, Roadhog. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, dancing Andy Ackley.
What a joke!
Weighing in at 200
Ha 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 ha!
Andy Ackley has been very concerned about his brother Buzzsaw for a long time, Roadhog, after that accident.
Boom!
He's been reaching out to him. He told him right out of the gate, look, anything you need, you tell me. And Buzzsaw never took him up on that. And he keeps trying to reach his brother.
Absolute bull!
This is potentially the start of an extraordinarily sad chapter in these men's lives. This is brother versus brother for a very important title and all the accolades that come with it. Both men want this. I know for a fact Andy Ackley, in his heart and soul, really doesn't want to fight his brother Buzzsaw. However, I can't say that Buzzsaw feels the same way, Roadhog.
I agree with you.
I think Buzzsaw is damaged now, and I don't really think he fully even understands who his opponent is tonight.
Look at him.
All right, so Andy Ackley ready for action, and we are going to be getting started here in mere moments. These two men preparing for each other, and we're just waiting on referee Dean to call for the bell, and there it is. And now the two meet in the center with Buzzsaw. Wow, look at that, Roadhog, right out of the gate, a bulldog. Now going to work on his brother's face, Buzzsaw punching him in the face.
Wow.
Andy Ackley rolling out of the way of a stomp and back to his feet. Now Irish whipping his brother into the ropes. And a drop kick. Missing with a flying clothesline or punch. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there, Roadhog. Buzzsaw getting out of the way of it, though.
Right.
Now Andy Ackley on the leash, but coming back with some elbows in the corner there. Shaking some cobwebs out.
Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful move by Andy Ackley. Now picking his brother up. What's he going to do now, Roadhog?
And a block.
Yeah, Buzzsaw blocking the suplex and delivering his
reverse.
own. And now Buzzsaw back in charge of this match. What do you think of that little catchphrase Buzzsaw has there, Roadhog? Never apologize. All right, so Andy Ackley now being rolled over. It looks like Buzzsaw, yep, one. Nope, Andy Ackley out of the 1 count. So clearly Andy Ackley still has some gas to burn, Roadhog. It's really hard to say how this match is going to come out. These two men, like I said, they grew up together. They fought against each other, for each other. Everything brothers do. Trained to be professional wrestlers together, Roadhog. Worked together extensively in their early career, and then out of nowhere, Buzzsaw was tragically nearly killed in an automobile accident. I'm thankful that he wasn't, because I personally do like him as a person. Well, let me put it this way. I like the man he was. I don't know this new man.
Well, you kind of can't help yourself there, brother. Life has a way of, showing us different things.
I know that you have a lot of knowledge about this, Roadhog. Perhaps you can speculate a little bit and kind of educate me. why would Buzzsaw be acting like this? What would have physically happened to his brain in this accident, this traumatic accident that would have caused him to change so dramatically?
I don't think anything physically happened to his brain. I think it's nothing more than a matter of spirit. And he got tired of his brother always coming down on him and manipulating him. Always.
Well, I don't know about that analysis, but okay. Now Andy Ackley bringing his brother back in the hard way, going for a pin himself. Roadhog, but Downtown Max just pulling referee Dean's attention there for a moment, though, and bought Buzzsaw some time to recoup, and he kicks out at a 2.75. Now Andy Ackley having some words with Downtown Max over the exchange.
Look out, brother. Look out.
Love to hear what he's saying to him right now. Wait a minute now, don't you dare tell me you didn't see those sparks, Roadhog. That is what Buzzsaw did to the drill instructor to get through their round one match. Looks like Downtown Max, yes, through a chair. And did you see it that time, Roadhog?
I did not.
Oh my God. Andy Ackley probably completely blinded at this point, Roadhog, by his brother. Look at that! This is amazing! The moves by Buzzsaw! Downtown Max extremely proud of Buzzsaw. Now Buzzsaw again with his brother.
Look at that.
Blinded by whatever those sparks that he threw, and another cross-face chinlock. I can't believe Buzzsaw went there with his brother, Roadhog. That... Oh my God.
Desperate times for desperate measures, brother.
It is a wrestling match, Roadhog.
It is.
It's not war. All right, well that's it.
Oh man!
Once again, Buzzsaw has went nefarious on us. Come over on his opponent, and will be advancing to round 3. I'll tell you what, man, I am so disappointed in the path that Buzzsaw's taken in his life at this point, Roadhog. The man needs help. He needs help.
I don't know what you mean, sorry.
We're just looking at some of the highlights. It was a pretty good match. Hard to tell who was going to win. They were going back and forth pretty much the whole time, but as you saw, Buzzsaw, I'm not sure what it is that keeps using on folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's some kind of explosive. How it is that the referee does not see this happen. It's now happened twice, and somehow he has not seen it either time, Roadhog. I don't understand that. Here, this is that moment that the referee was distracted by Downtown Max, so I think that probably would have been it right there, but Downtown Max, there it was, he did manage the thing and distracted the ref. Oh, come on, Buzzsaw.
Finish.
Buzzsaw, that is your brother.
Finish him.
That is your brother. Stop this.
Get it.
Stop this, Buzzsaw. This is tragic, Roadhog. My heart is crying right now. It's broken. I'm so glad Koyon didn't witness this. The man would be in tears right now, Roadhog.
What a good job.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't need it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Universal Association of Wrestling. And this is another round 2 match for the Lady Titan Championship belt, and that is Razor.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Razor has really impressed me, Roadhog. She knows how to bring it on.
She does, brother.
I don't think she's actually a law enforcement officer. I'll tell you what, if she was, I'll take a ticket from that lady any day, Roadhog.
And out would I.
Great athleticism displayed by Razor. All right, so Razor in the ring, and she is waiting on her opponent, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Destiny Rose. This young lady right here, Roadhog, has blown me away with her ability in the ring. I have not been able to believe some of the stuff I've been able to see come out of this lady. I have no doubt you are looking at, if not now, in the future, definitely the Universal Lady Titan Champion at some point down the road. But we'll see how she does in the brackets, because it could start come Body Bash.
It all remains to be seen, brother.
That it does. You are right. That it does. But I think Destiny Rose has an incredible chance of advancing. But first, she's going to have to get through Razor. And Razor is no joke, Roadhog.
Correct.
All right, so we're just waiting on the bell. And these two are going to tie up, and we're going to see what happens. I'm sure that Razor would love to take Destiny Rose to jail and lock her up. Referee Dean calling for the bell, and Razor coming right in on Destiny Rose, knocking her to the ground, kicking her in the back of the head now, picking her up by the hair, and we'll see, yep, another kick to the back of the head.
Good call.
Boy, Razor going right to work on Destiny Rose. Nice backbreaker there, and now cinching down on the backbreaker there, Roadhog. Man, boy, just look, Razor going to work on Destiny Rose.
She is, yeah.
I think Destiny Rose came into this
Look at that.
not quite as prepared for Razor as she could have been, because she is getting smoked right now, Roadhog.
And another one.
Look at that. Boy, I'll tell you what. She definitely has Destiny Rose in custody as we speak right now, Roadhog. Now Razor finally releasing the hold. Taking a moment to let everybody know that she is very proud of her work. Destiny Rose struggling to get back to her feet there, Roadhog. Oh, wow, look at that!
What a surprise.
Sorry, folks, we had to stand up right quick. Even though that's not us, it's the only visual representation of myself and Roadhog at ringside at the announce table, so we'll play along.
All right.
That is a beautiful, beautiful royal blue suit you have there, Roadhog. I'd like to compliment you on that.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, so now Razor. Man, boy, she is all over Destiny Rose.
She
But
is.
now
Well,
Destiny
look at
Rose trying to make a little bit of a comeback here.
Here we go.
Throwing Razor into the stairs. Jumping in to break the count. Now coming right back out after Razor. I think Destiny Rose has been activated at this point by Razor, Roadhog.
You think so? Yeah.
Oh, wait, look.
Oh, my God. Look at her.
Again, sorry about that, folks.
Now where do we go?
Razor, get her out of here. Okay, now Razor throwing Destiny Rose back into the ring and joining her there. Kicking her in the lower back. Razor's back on top of this. I think if Destiny Rose doesn't pull something together pretty quick, you are looking at the round 2 defeat for Destiny Rose and an advance into round 3 for Razor, Roadhog.
Yep.
Now putting Destiny Rose back in that leg scissor lock that she had earlier. But this time, Destiny Rose fighting her way out of it. And drops Razor onto the ropes. Now picking her back up. Razor coming back with an elbow, though, to the stomach and then the face. Now going up to the top. Okay, this is going to be that elbow that she does.
Here we go.
This is going to be the end of it right here, Roadhog. Okay,
all right.
It's not going to be the elbow. It's going to be something else. Holy God! Did you see that?
I did.
Destiny Rose catching Razor in mid-flight and slamming her to the ground. Now going for the pin.
No.
1. No, Razor still got some gas in the tank to burn. Clearly, Roadhog. Both competitors now jockeying for the top position, and Razor throwing Destiny Rose into the corner. Now Razor going for a pin. 1.
Nope.
Nope. Destiny Rose showing she has plenty of gas still left to burn. Razor now measuring Destiny Rose, taking her apart piece by piece. Destiny Rose rising back to her feet, though. Here we go, snap suplex. Now clearly Destiny Rose is feeling some momentum, but frankly she's wasting some time there, Roadhog.
Correct. Yes, she is.
However, Razor not able to capitalize on that mistake because Destiny Rose all over her. Now Razor coming back with a reversal and a punch to the face, another one, and Destiny Rose has been knocked out of the ring. Now Razor going after her. Here we go again, Roadhog. Titans outside the ring.
Wow.
Okay, anyway, moving on. So these two going back and forth. Referee Dean counting them out. Destiny Rose's face driven into the apron by Razor. And now Destiny Rose deposited back into the squared circle, and Razor going back up to the top. And there it is, No, she missed! Destiny Rose now attempting to capitalize on the mistake, Roadhog!
Oh my goodness.
Razor now coming back with a series of arm twists and hits her with a short spear.
Yeah.
Now Razor wasting some valuable time showboating Roadhog, but again, looks like she's climbing to the top. Once again, gonna try to put Destiny Rose away.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Destiny Rose keeps getting out of the way, escaping the attacks of Razor. That, Roadhog, is grit, and now Destiny Rose is ready.
Here we go.
Boom!
Here we go.
1, 2. Oh, my bad, ladies and gentlemen.
She kicked out.
I was positive that was it. That should have been it, Roadhog. That would have been a great ending.
Maybe.
I guess that's what I get for saying, and that ball is out of here when it's still in the air, and I have no clue. Now Razor saying, oh, nope, Destiny Rose catching her leg. And pulling a Cherokee now on Razor. Dragging her over to the center of the ring. And again going for the cover. Here we go. 1, 2.
I know.
Razor out again. Destiny Rose looks like she's starting to get frustrated here, Roadhog.
Right.
But again, setting up Razor for something here. And here we go again, Roadhog. Boom! Now again going for the cover. 1, 2.
No.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Destiny Rose will advance into round 3. Now looking at the highlights, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, there for a while it really looked like Razor was going to take Destiny Rose out, but at the end of the day, Destiny Rose, she was able to counter a lot of the moves that Razor was trying to do on her. Every finisher that Razor tried to whip out of her bag of tricks, Destiny Rose was ready. So that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly Destiny Rose very hungry for that Universal Lady Titan Championship belt, and she pulled a fantastic victory out of nowhere. All right, folks, so we're going to be going to another commercial break. Give you some words from one of our new sponsors. Beautiful kick to the side of the face. I'll tell you what, I love our Lady Titans, Roadhog. They are absolute athletes.
They are, brother.
And that's the moment I thought the match was over right there. I was wrong. Okay, so there she is, standing victorious and moving on into round 3. And we will be back in mere moments, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand by.
What was that?
Butter.
Parquet margarine.
Butter.
No, parquet. It says right on your lid, parquet margarine.
Butter.
Parquet. Smooth, delicious. Butter.
Parquet.
My name is the Mighty Cookie, and I am the baby king. As it turns out, I have been asked to become the new president of the Universal Association of Wrestling, and I have graciously and with great honor accepted this offer, and I can't wait to get going. And very soon, ladies and gentlemen, my friend Charles Woodworth will hand over the reins of the USW to me, the Mighty Cookie, the baby king, and I will see you soon in the UAW.
There you go, Roadhog. What you and I have known for weeks, my friend, the incoming UAW president, Mighty Cookie. And I can't wait to see. I'll tell you what, I've watched some of his show over the years, Roadhog, and I'll tell you what, Mighty Cookie really strikes me as a no-nonsense guy. He really reminds me a lot of Charles Wordsworth in many ways.
All business.
So I think that we're going to see no interruption as far as the type of justice that we have seen Charles Wordsworth put out. Now, speaking of Charles Wordsworth, he has authorized us at this point also to start discussing some of the upcoming matches that are going to happen at Body Bash this July 4th weekend. Obviously, we can't announce any bracket matches because we do not know yet who the competitors are. We're in the process of figuring that out right now. But we can say that we have established 2 new title belts that will be awarded at that show. One will be the U.S. Interior Singles Championship for the boys, and it's going to be determined by a battle royal, and a lot of the participants in that, most of them actually, if they don't have another match, are going to be from the bracket, so most of those guys are going to get a second chance at championship glory. This belt is a mid-level belt. It is the U.S. Interior Championship, so not as much prestige as the Universal Heavyweight Championship, but a championship nonetheless, Roadhog.
I love a battle royal, brother.
And then from there, we are going to establish, because we talked about this last week, Roadhog, we now officially have enough Lady Titan teams to do this. Charles Wordsworth has established the Lady Titan Tag Team Championship, and we have 4 tag teams that can participate in this. It's going to be a Fatal 4 tag team match. It's going to involve 4 of our Lady Titan tag teams. I can only announce a few of them right now, so I'm not going to announce any, okay? And the winning team of that match will be awarded the Lady Titan Tag Team Championship, Roadhog, so I can't wait to see that either.
Sounds good, bro.
So this is shaping up to be an amazing event. We're going to have some more announcements on the matches as we go, probably in the next event with Titans, and then our final episode of Killzone leading into Body Bash, Roadhog. So why don't we go ahead and get back to action and see if we can figure out who our bracket competitors in Body Bash are going to be, Roadhog. All right, folks, we are back, and this is a round 2. Here we go. Universal Tag Team Championship match, and it will be the final match for these crappy people. The Boy Ravagers, spelled B-O-I there, Roadhog. They are going to go down in this match, and thank God. I am so sick of these people, and I'm glad that today their reign of terror ends with the possibility of them winning the Universal Tag titles at the hands of Dingo and Hammer the Heartbreaker.
Don't be so sure, Quasar.
I am absolutely sure, Roadhog. All right, so we're just waiting for Dingo and Hammer. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Dingo and Hammer get to be my hero as they wash out the Ravagers from the tag bracket. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, the Ravagers, with the exception of the Lady Ravagers, have not performed in the brackets. I mean, Thrasher and Greaser made it into round 2. That's the only signs of life we've gotten out of the Ravagers other than their Lady the Trashy and Belladonna. They're still in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Heartbreakers. All right, so now we are just waiting for this match to begin. Referee Dean calling for the bell, and so here we go, and Dingo right in there against Thrasher. You know, the Heartbreakers, I'll tell you what, they have to be hungry. Roadhog, I mean, the way they lost the belts, it was to that in that 2 out of 3 fall match against the Ravagers. The Devastators. I think, like I said, the Devastators at the time, very dark place in their lives. Dingo was out of action for at least 2 years as a result of that. And this is the first time they, since the relaunch of the Universal Association of Wrestling, that they've been able to come back and compete again. So clearly, they're here. They're competing to regain the championship that they feel like their reign was cut short prematurely, clearly. And so they're here trying to make up for lost time, I'm sure, Roadhog. And I'll tell you what, they are taking it right to the Ravagers. The Ravagers, I swear, they're actually asleep right now, Roadhog. That's the first sign of life I've seen out of them right there. And Thrasher wisely tagging out Roadhog. Now Greaser coming in and starting to pound on Dingo. Might be time for Dingo to get out of that ring. Greaser going right to work. Dingo pulling his legs out from under him, though, and then wisely going over and making a tag to Hammer, and in comes Hammer. The powerhouse in this ring right now, Roadhog, and look at him go! Greaser on the ground looking up at the ceiling, but now pulls Hammer's leg out from under him. And putting him in. Yes. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I'm very excited later tonight. Not in-ring, but the UAW return of Handyman. He's been out for weeks recovering from that attack, that vicious attack that he suffered at the hands of Eternal Darkness. And we finally get to see Handyman tonight again, Roadhog. I can't wait. I am excited. I know Bob, it's going to be his round 2 match, and ironically, it's against Bloody Bone. I mean, those 4 cannot get away from each other, and that feud is the hottest I've seen in a long time leading into Body Bash.
Yeah, you're right, Quasar. Should be real interesting.
Now Hammer and Greaser going back and forth. So how do you like that patch that the Greaser, not Greaser, but the Ravagers came up with, Roadhog? I mean, I'll give credit where it's due. It's pretty fitting for them, these savages.
I like it.
Now Greaser going out after Hammer outside the ring, picking him up. And once again, beating him. Now Hammer coming back, though. They're just going back and forth now, Roadhog. Referee Dean counting both out as we speak. And Hammer's face meets the apron there, Roadhog. Now Hammer on the leash, and he's being taken over to the wall, thrown into the wall.
Better get back in the ring, Greaser.
I'll tell you what, Roadhog, that's a lot of damage that Hammer has sustained to his head just in this short period of time outside the ring. Now he's flipping Greaser over, so that's good, and jumping back in the ring. But, Roadhog, I know you research it. Well, how about that? The Heartbreakers have come out on top. Hammer was able to sneak in at the last minute. Unfortunately, I think the UAW media team hit play on the wrong song. That is not the Heartbreaker theme song, but they did win, and they will be proceeding into round 3.
They got lucky.
So it's official, ladies and gentlemen. The Ravager boys are out. We'll be back.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it.
All right, Roadhog, here we go. We haven't seen him in a few weeks, but tonight we get to see Golden Devastator, although he is not in this match. This match is against Paul Victory, versus the returning Constrictor, and I can't wait till you see him. And it is official, ladies and gentlemen. The Golden Devastator and Paul Victory have joined the Max Effort family.
Wow. Looky there.
Golden Devastator, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I have been unbelievably impressed with his performance since the relaunch.
You should be.
He is well on his way to having a serious run at the Universal Heavyweight title. This match, not a bracket match. It's not, but this is actually Paul Victory's first match, actually, since he's come out of retirement, other than the Royal Rumble. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got, but I'll tell you what, he could not have signed a contract to take on a more vicious and devastating guy than he did. And that may be a mistake, Roadhog. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just awaiting the return of the awesome Constrictor. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Roadhog, I know you don't know Constrictor. He and Radioactive Warrior at one time, and still to this day, best friends. Back in the day when we were doing UAW before, these two formed an alliance called the Slaughterhouse, and they were kind of the guardians of truth and justice in the UAW for a brief period of time. Constrictor actually semi-retired, and we haven't seen him in a long time. But I think Constrictor watched what was going on in the UAW and said, you know what, I want to be in on that. He and Radioactive Warrior have been in a lot of contact. They're, of course, both in the building tonight. I saw them talking earlier. They have picked right back up where they left off, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time till we see the reformation of the Slaughterhouse, Roadhog.
You might be right.
Can you imagine Radioactive Warrior and that man right there being aligned?
That would be something else.
We are talking about the immovable force and the irresistible object together on the same team. That's unbelievable to me, Roadhog. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Constrictor. Constrictor's got him some ink since last time I saw him, Roadhog. All right, so here we go. This is an interesting match in the sense, Roadhog, that both of these men in this match, it's pretty much both of them's return to single competition after a period of retirement.
Whoa.
Look at that, right out of the gate, Constrictor making a statement. Downtown Max keeping a close eye on this action, as is Golden Devastator. Paul Victory on top of Constrictor at this time, though. Constrictor coming back, though. Look at the size of Constrictor. Do you know he is actually bigger than the Radioactive Warrior, Roadhog?
No, I didn't know.
Constrictor actually is pretty close to the same size as Captain Slaughter. I've never seen the two of them beside each other, and here Captain Slaughter is just a beast. I mean, he is as wide as some of our competitors are tall. And Constrictor is right up there with him. Constrictor absolutely taking Paul Victory to the ground here, going for a pin. One, nope, not even a one count. So Paul Victory still in this. Paul Victory so far has not made his return to the commentary booth. He's been focused on this Roadhog training, trying to get ready for his in-ring performances. You know, he was invited to join Koyon in Titans. He has not taken that offer up yet, so right now it's still me and Koyon covering that. I don't think he's going to have time to do it, Roadhog, being a competitor.
He's a very busy man.
Look at Downtown Max over there. There's something, I'm seeing a look in his eyes I'm not comfortable with, Roadhog. He doesn't seem upset about what he's seeing here. He seems more intrigued by it. He is watching every move Constrictor is making. It's an interesting reaction from Downtown Max, Roadhog. I'm still waiting on him to reach under the ring and pull a chair out and throw it in the ring. That's something he seems to like doing every match. Now Paul Victory with dropping Constrictor on his chin there, chin breaker, and going to work on him. Paul Victory and Golden Devastator at one time were the Universal Tag Champions. They were the first Universal Tag Champions in Universal Association of Wrestling. Now Paul Victory setting Constrictor up for something. Let's see what he's got. That's impressive. Constrictor is a big boy. And Paul Victory was able to execute a power slam. Constrictor immediately out of there. Constrictor is just a monster. Once again throwing Paul Victory into the corner and taking him down again. He is not giving Paul Victory the time to breathe here, folks. Listen to this crowd. They are really behind Constrictor and his return. Constrictor was one of the all-time favorites in the Universal Association of Wrestling, especially when he and Radioactive Warrior hooked up. You know, they came on the scene about the same time, Roadhog. Everybody saw the two of them and thought, oh my God, these two are going to really go at it. That's not the way fate was, though. They ended up being best friends and formed the Slaughterhouse. We talked about that a moment ago. They were talking earlier in the back. I actually was with them for a brief period of time. They were discussing reforming Slaughterhouse. Paul Victory now coming back a little bit. You know, he's a fighter, Roadhog. He's not going to just roll over for anybody. Even against Constrictor, if Constrictor wins, he'll be able to say he earned it for Paul Victory, a very tough individual, Roadhog. Former Universal Tag Team Champion with Golden Devastator. He is not a joke. I'm actually interested to see what he and Golden Devastator can do together now. Now they've got time behind them. They've got experience. They've got additional training. You know, Golden Devastator, not the same man that he was last time we saw him. Wow, look at that power by Constrictor. Now going for the pin again against Paul Victory, though. I don't think so. Paul Victory kicking out. Constrictor actually seems a little frustrated. I think he's actually surprised with the resilience of Paul Victory. I'm not, though, Roadhog. Like I said, Paul Victory and I are not friends, but I do respect the man immensely in his talent. And it doesn't surprise me at all that he's been able to keep up with Constrictor. Look at what is he setting up for here?
Wow.
Wow, look at that move, Roadhog. Now Constrictor again going for the pin. 1, 2. Nope. Paul Victory out of there at a 2 count. Constrictor complaining about what he sees as a slow count. Paul Victory slow to get up there, Roadhog. Who wouldn't be?
He might have had a second win.
Well, if he did, Constrictor is bringing it to an end as we speak, Roadhog. Constrictor is pummeling Paul Victory now, dragging him to the center of the ring. And once again displaying his power for the audience who reacts thunderously. 1, 2. Paul Victory out of there again. Because like I said, folks, Paul Victory is not going to roll over for anyone, especially the Constrictor. Now Constrictor again with Paul Victory high above him. And down he goes. Another pin. 1, 2. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Constrictor has come out on top of Paul Victory. Now looking, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, Downtown Mac seemed more intrigued than he did upset to me. I'm not sure what to make of that, folks. All right, we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Please stand by.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
All right, folks, welcome back, and I am very excited. Joining Roadhog and myself for this match is Koyon Boyan! Well, thank you very much for that very, very motivated intro, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Roadhog, this is a round 2 match. I don't know why, God bless them, they keep having to do this. Bloody Bone versus Mr. UAW.
Right.
You know, it's already bad enough between these 4. How is it that they keep ending up having to face each other, Roadhog?
I'm not sure.
Well, I can say this. I do not like these creepy people. They freak me out. They go against everything I personally believe. I think they are pornographic.
What?
All right, so we're just waiting for Bloody Bone.
And there he is.
And of course, Captain Slaughter is at his side, ladies and gentlemen. There they are. Eternal darkness. And they're going to be making their way to the ring here in a moment. And there they are. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that I just don't know. I don't want either of these people to win the Universal Heavyweight title. I do not want them representing the Universal Association of Wrestling. It would just be pornographic at that point.
You're crazy, brother.
Koyon, how's it going back at the gorilla position? Well, I can say it's been going very good, and I am very thankful that I was able to come out here for this match, and I did not have to deal with these 2 because they are pornographic. All right, so now Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter on final approach to the ring. I'll tell you what, these guys never in a hurry to get in there, Roadhog. We saw Captain Slaughter take on Q last week, and it took Eternal Darkness more time to get set up in the ring and in the ring, actually, than it did to finish off Q, Roadhog.
Sure did.
Okay, so there they are, and Bloody Bone doing his thing, crawling around like a freak. Boy, just once I'd love to know what's going through either of those guys' minds.
Probably something pretty dark.
I would say that's most likely the case at this point, Roadhog. All right, so they're in the ring and they're ready, and we're just waiting on the appearance of the best friends forever. And listen to this audience, ladies and gentlemen. There they are, Mr. UAW Bob and the returning Candyman. Doing their best impression of the Bushwhackers there, I guess, Roadhog.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, these 2 are just fun. They're a lot of fun. I appreciate the fact that even now, in this match, they're still trying to entertain their fans. I am so thankful that Handyman did not receive any additional damage than he actually did. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he has a specially engineered cast on that will allow him to participate in action. And I'm not sure how long he's going to have to wear it, but it's going to be part of his look for a little while, I guess, Roadhog. You want me to hook you up with him, or you can sign his cast for him?
No, thank you.
I would very much like to sign his cast. Okay. All right, so Bloody Bone going right to work on Mr. UAW. Pummeling him in the face. You can just tell, man, Roadhog, you can sense even from here the bad blood between these 4. Now Mr. UAW with a European uppercut, but Bloody Bone coming right back with a series of kicks to the leg and a clothesline. There is no doubt about it that Bloody Bone and Captain Slaughter are some of the most dangerous people that I have ever seen in the world.
What is that, right?
Well, that is a fact, Koyon. Bob now twisting the crap out of that arm, though. Now stomping on the back of that knee. I'll tell you what, Mr. UAW this is an official round 2 match, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Of course, that man in the ring right now, that's what kind of started all this. Roadhog Handyman out there, actually not in the ring, on the side of the ring, keeping a close eye on this action. This feud started between those two, Captain Slaughter and Handyman, in one of our early events after we came back, Roadhog. To our shock and surprise, Handyman really dominated Captain Slaughter, one of the most dominant contestants we've ever had in the UAW. We were all shocked by this.
Yep.
And since then, it has become nuclear, Roadhog, nuclear. Now Bloody Bone with his choke slam backbreaker, and waiting for Mr. UAW Bob to stand back up. Oh, my lordy! Handyman inviting the crowd to get behind Mr. UAW, who comes out of that pin attempt at a 2.75, and now Bloody Bone back up and trying to figure out what he's going to do next. Oh boy, John Wayne in the face there, didn't he, Roadhog? Yeah. Mr. UAW pulling his best John Wayne he could, and it worked. Now going right to work on Bloody Bone. Wow, look at that. Bob is on fire.
Probably the quickest I've ever seen him move.
Bob he is a strong man, but he is also extremely agile. I'll tell you what, it took a long time for him to start showing any of that off, Roadhog, but now that he shows it off. Now driven in his face first into the mat, though, by Bloody Bone, and Bloody Bone again going for his choke slam backbreaker combo. Captain Slaughter keeping a very close eye on this action. Now Bloody Bone cinching and pulling back on Mr. UAW's face there. But Mr. UAW pulling his legs out from under him. Boom! Now Mr. UAW, he's getting excited. Oh my goodness, it looks like Mr. UAW is now picking up Bloody Bone. Let's see what he's going to do, oh my lordy. Got Bloody Bone in the corner, turning him around. What's he going to do here, Roadhog? Looks like he's setting up for something. Wow, that was an amazing move. He's still going, Roadhog. Look at him go. Listen to this crowd. They are going bananas! Boom! Mr. UAW jumping and landing right on Bloody Bone. 1, 2, and Bloody Bone out of there. Now, Mr. UAW Bob clearly waiting on Bloody Bone. There he goes. He's going for the ride, Roadhog. Now Mr. UAW going for a pin again. 1, 2, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Eternal Darkness has been eliminated from the Universal Heavyweight Brackets. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I do not think this is going to bring any peace between these competitors.
Nope, not at all. Hey, Killzone, I got a question for you.
Yes, what do you need, my friend?
What do you say we go out and catch a beer here in a little while?
You mean after the show?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I want to drink, but I will be glad to go because if I drink, it is against my personal beliefs, and as you know, it is against my personal beliefs, it is pornography, but I will go.
Whatever works for you, brother.
I think you and I are going to have a talk about that, Roadhog, here in a minute.
We'll be.
So just looking at the action that took place earlier, it was intense. Oh, wait a minute, Roadhog, wait a minute! This is what I was talking about earlier. These four just are absolutely consumed with hate for each other. Look at them go.
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch? Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Universal Association of Wrestling. And we've got our semi-main event about to take place right now, and it is gonna be one of the most antisocial men I have ever met in my life. That is the Axeman, all the way from Canada, making his way to the ring right now, and this is an official Round 2, Universal Heavyweight Championship match, Roadhog.
Look how intense he looks.
Well, I'll tell you what, he better be intense. Because the person he's up against here in round 2, easily the most intense man in this entire organization, Roadhog. Let's hope that Axeman can stay focused this week on the match itself, because I'm going to tell you what, he's going to need every bit advantage he can get, Roadhog. This man lets himself get distracted like he did last time with Zeke. It won't come out the same way it did with Zeke. Because the man he is up against tonight, not Zeke. All right, so he's in the ring and ready for action, and now we are just waiting for the most incredible competitor I have ever met in my entire career, Roadhog. That is the Radioactive Warrior. Now making his way to the ring, and look at that man. That is pure intensity, Roadhog.
He looks ready.
Listen to this audience, Roadhog. That man right there must be overwhelmed by the love that he gets every time he comes out. And Radioactive Warrior is ready for the Axeman. Okay, Roadhog, so I am just waiting for Referee Dean to call for that bell. Boy, look at that intensity in those eyes there, Roadhog.
Look at the size difference.
I know, Radioactive Warrior, an absolutely incredible competitor, and immediately takes Axeman down. Now a snap suplex, and Axeman is in a lot of trouble already, Roadhog. Axeman now showing signs of life. I'm telling you, Axeman, one of the toughest men I know, Roadhog. If anybody can take out the Radioactive Warrior, even with the size difference, it will be the Axeman. But I'll tell you what, he's got a long fight ahead of him if he's going to do that. Now immediately taking advantage of the fact that Raw was distracted and taking him down to the ground. Folks, again, I apologize. I am still overcoming my final stages of bronchitis. So you're going to hear me do a little coughing. I apologize about that. Roadhog, you and I have got to talk. What is this you've got planned for Koyon after the show tonight? What was this inviting him out for a drink, man?
It's just as simple and innocent as having a beer, brother. Nothing more to it.
Koyon doesn't drink, Roadhog.
Well, maybe he can have a milkshake then.
Something tells me wherever you're planning on taking him is not a place that serves milkshakes. Something tells me that where you're taking Koyon is going to involve G-strings and dollar bills and garter belts, Roadhog. I can't believe you would even consider taking that man to a place like that, Roadhog.
I don't know where you're getting the ideas, brother.
Because I know you, Roadhog. Now Radioactive Warrior and Axeman still going at it back and forth, Roadhog. Radioactive Warrior picking back up Axeman after swinging him down, picking him up. He's got him in a fireman's carry. Let's see what he's going to do. And drops him on the rope, Roadhog.
That's got to hurt, brother.
Why don't you tell me what that actually would do to somebody when
that
that
will
happens?
cut off the airwaves, all the airflow.
So far, Axeman not really showing that he's having that problem, though.
Nope, it didn't seem to affect him too much.
Now dragging Radioactive Warrior over to the center of the ring, and wait a minute, what's this now? That's Zeke's music. That's Zeke's music, Roadhog.
Uh-oh.
There's Zeke. We saw last week that Axeman and Zeke got into it in the back after their match. Axeman did come out on top, but he confronted Zeke in the back about some shot that he got that he didn't like. We didn't see what happened after that, but clearly this shows me something major happened, Roadhog. So once again, Axeman being distracted, and it has cost him clothesline from hell. 1, 2, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Raw will be going into round 3. Axeman putting up a great display of action against Radioactive Warrior, but once again, Roadhog, that ego and social attitude Axeman has getting him into trouble. And now he's out of the Universal Heavyweight Championship bracket. But I'll tell you what I think. If there was anything going on between him and Zeke, it is going to get nothing but more intense now, Roadhog.
Yeah, he shouldn't let himself get distracted.
All right, so Radioactive Warrior once again hand raised in victory. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, you might be looking at the next Universal Heavyweight Champion right there in the ring celebrating with his fans. We'll be back with the main event in just a moment.
I am the Frito Bandido. I like Fritos corn chips. I love them, I do. I want Fritos corn chips. I'll get them from you.
All right, Roadhog, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's now main event time, and this is going to be another Universal Tag Team Brackets match, and it's going to be a round 2 match, and it's going to be between Ace and Contractor with their manager, the Godfather, and Sledge and Jackhammer, the Devastators. And I'll tell you what, Roadhog, I know that the Untouchables, they defeated the great and awesome Timothy and David Storms, the Smoth Operators, in round 1, and the Devastators literally took Gino and Bubba for a grand tour of the arena in their round 1 match, but I don't think that we're going to see that happen here. These two teams meeting each other in the ring, I think that they're going to challenge each other greatly. Neither of these teams are bad company. So I think this is going to be a heck of a lot better match than those were, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
Now, if I had to make a prediction, I couldn't do it right now, Roadhog. I lean more towards Sledge and Jackhammer just because of their history. I know how tough they are. Very aggressive, very intense. However, the men they are up against today, easily the most conniving. These people are sneaky, Roadhog, the Untouchables. The things that they are able to pull off, the things, the plans, the things. That man, the Godfather, is an absolute genius, Roadhog.
Yes, he is, brother.
All right, now, so Ace and Contractor and the Godfather are about to enter the ring, and the fans showing their disapproval here, Roadhog.
That's too bad.
And there they are, Roadhog, the Untouchables, making their run for history. They have not held the Universal Tag Championships, and the Devastators have. So in the case of the Devastators, it's going to be a case of reclaiming glory. For these guys, it's going to be about making history. And they look ready to me. Listen to this audience, Roadhog!
Wow.
There they are, Sledge and Jackhammer, the Devastators. And I'll tell you what, Roadhog, when these men cry, they cry blood. The funny thing about it is it's not theirs, it's always their opponents. All right, so Sledge and Jackhammer preparing to enter the ring, making their run at reclaiming their UAW Universal Tag Team glory. The Untouchables currently stand in their way. Let's see what happens, Roadhog. I'm expecting a very intense match here. Look at those two. Absolute locomotive, Roadhog. All right, referee Dean calling for the bell, and here we go. Sledge immediately taking control of Ace's arm. It's like he's trying to break it, Roadhog.
Yep.
You don't really see the Devastators do a lot of grappling, but they're proving here they actually do know how to do it. The Untouchables, they are much more technically inclined than the Devastators are as far as doing those types of moves, Roadhog. But I'll tell you what, the power and strength that Sledge and Jackhammer possess goes a long way towards canceling that out in the moment.
Yeah.
Now Sledge tagging out to Jackhammer, who steps in and continues to go to work on Ace. Ace now with a backdrop, trying to get himself out of trouble and out of Devastator territory, but Jackhammer right back in there. So far, Roadhog, the Untouchables are getting schooled.
They're not doing too well right now, are they?
Incredible display of power by Jackhammer there a moment ago. Now dragging Ace back to the center of the ring. Let's see what he's got planned here. Snapping that head down. Ace once again now trying to put up a little bit of a fight. Puts Jackhammer on the leash and brings him over to untouchable territory, and now they are in the wrong part of town. The Devastators are, but look at that, Roadhog. The Jackhammer coming right back and fighting his way out of that corner. I'll tell you what, Ace and Contractor better figure something out here, Roadhog, because they are getting treated like children in there right now. Okay, once again, Ace has Jackhammer in on the leash, walking him back over to untouchable territory. And this time, Jackhammer not able to immediately fight his way out of it. Wisely tagging in Contractor. Ace has taken an absolute beating in there, Roadhog. Now Contractor going right to work on Jackhammer with a series of punches and uppercuts and European uppercuts, and then dropping him on his face. I'm sure the Untouchables are going to make a very serious effort at leaving an impression of that face paint that the Devastators wear on the mat, Roadhog. But now, once again, they are in trouble and stuck in Devastator territory, but Contractor not having it, Roadhog, putting Jackhammer on the leash, dragging him back across the ring, and driving a knee into the center of the back. I'll tell you what, Roadhog, you would know better than I, but that just looks like it would really hurt.
Oh yeah, like it's all the way down to the spine.
And that is not something you want to take any chances with there, Roadhog. That could really end you there. So. The Devastators are absolutely dominating the Untouchables here, Roadhog. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Handful of hair gets Contractor out of trouble, though. Look at this, Roadhog. The Devastators just will not stop coming. Now Contractor again thrown face first into the mat by Sledge. Contractor making his way over to his side of the ring and making a tagging back in Ace, who has had a break. But I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know it right now, Roadhog. We have picked up right where we left off, and Ace now once again looking up at the ceiling. And another display of the incredible amount of power that the Devastators possess. I'll tell you what, the tools in their arsenal of weapons makes them extremely dangerous, Roadhog. And right now, Ace and Contractor are learning that firsthand. Contractor being drugged to the center of the ring, and now Sledge going for the cover. One, and Contractor out of there, so clearly plenty of gas still to burn. Sledge thinks he's got this wrapped up, though, it looks like. Roadhog pays for it by receiving a European uppercut, but as you can see, made no difference. 2 count, and Contractor is out. Ace finally making his way back up. Look at that, they're having some words, Roadhog. Oh! Boy, Sledge walked right into that trap.
Sure did.
He walked right into that trap. That's the sort of work that I was talking about earlier, the Untouchables, man. They can pull some sneaky stuff out of there. You know, we were talking about the arsenal of weapons that the Devastators have at their disposal, but the Untouchables, they have their own very impressive array of weapons at their disposal, Roadhog. Now Sledge and Jackhammer once again putting an absolute beating on Ace. Taking turns on him, Roadhog. And I've seen a few movies like this, if you know what I mean, Roadhog.
I'm not sure I do.
Now Jackhammer, boom! I'll tell you what, I think the Untouchables are running out of time to do something here, Roadhog.
Uh-oh, let's see.
Sledge and Jackhammer absolutely destroying the Untouchables before our eyes. Now Ace coming back with a double axe handle chest blow, and it did catch Jackhammer off guard. Now dropping an elbow in the lower back. Looks like he's going up top. I think I would have chose a different corner though, Roadhog.
Yep.
And there.
And it paid off.
What did he think was gonna happen, Roadhog? Ace got his butt knocked down by Sledge. I don't know why he climbed into the Devastator corner to try that, though. That was just absolutely absurd there, Roadhog. That tells me that Ace has some serious cobwebs upstairs if he's not thinking any better than that. Looks like Contractor's out of it out there, Roadhog. Look at him. All right, another cover. 2 count, and Ace out of there at 2. Now Jackhammer kind of taking a step back. It looks like Ace might be broke open there, Roadhog. Ace now picking Jackhammer up and boom, dropping him on the ground. Yeah, Ace is broke open. Not a big surprise. They have been taking an absolute beating at the hands of Sledge and Jackhammer. I'll tell you what, we are witnessing history here right now. I think we are witnessing the destruction and dismantling of Ace and Contractor and the dominance that we have seen out of them, Roadhog. These two have been able to pull off some incredible stuff, but we are now watching the destruction, I think, at the hands of Sledge and Jackhammer. I think I may have given too much credit for what the Untouchables can pull off against these two beasts, Roadhog. Maybe. Now Jackhammer again whipping Contractor into their corner. Well, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, the Devastators just continue the beating. There's a part of me that wonders, are they out there just trying to send a statement out now? What's this? What? That's that music from earlier. That's Dingo, Roadhog. What's he doing out here? Let's hear what he's got to say.
As much as I would like to give all of you the benefit of the doubt and assume you just are ignorant, I know better, because this is the UAW, and I know you keep track of this. So you mean to tell me that you fat, ugly, stupid people are actually rooting for these people, the Devastators, Sledge and Jackhammer? Let me educate you people on who these people are. Years ago, we had a match with them, my partner Hammer and I, and they attacked me after the match. It took me a year to learn how to walk again, and I am here to tell you your cheers are falling on bad people, you idiots.
Wait a minute, Godfather calling over Ace and Contractor. He's reaching into, what's he doing right now?
Jackhammer, if I've got anything to say about it, and oh, trust me, baby, I've got something to say about it. You will never be Universal Tag Team Champions again as long as I am around and Hammer is around. And I've got 2 letters for you. F-U! Exclamation point!
Wait a minute now, Godfather, he has handed something. It looks like brass knuckles. The Untouchables putting them under their gloves, Roadhog. I am not liking what I'm seeing right now.
Are you sure about that?
Here comes Ace and Contractor. No! Oh, God, no! Both Sledge and Jackhammer have been knocked upside the head. Now Ace going to work on Jackhammer out back. Outside the ring, dropping him on his face, Roadhog. The Untouchables have brought brass knuckles into this match, and they are going to work now on Sledge. I'll tell you what, Jackhammer looks like he was hit harder, man, Roadhog. What? They were both hit with brass knuckles. Why is Jackhammer suffering so much more, Roadhog? Was it just a matter of where he was hit?
I couldn't tell you, brother.
I know neither of us really saw it, but they both were hit with these brass knuckles. This is outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Not like this, Godfather. Not like this. If you guys go on to win the Universal Tag Championships, would you really be proud of a victory like this? Untouchables going right to work on Sledge. Jackhammer's got to get over there and help his partner, Roadhog.
Tables have turned, my friend.
Boy, big time. I'll tell you what, the Devastators were absolutely destroying the Untouchables. Now, the tides have completely turned, but it's not fair to say this is a match now between the Devastators and the Untouchables. It's a match between Sledge and two men beating him down, Roadhog. I'm not sure why the referee hasn't made one of them leave the ring yet. Sledge trying to fight back, but there's no way, Roadhog. Getting hit in the head again with those brass knuckles. I'm surprised the man's conscious. Jackhammer isn't, I'll tell you what. Going for the cover again, trying to put these guys away. And again, Sledge kicking out. That's just sheer determination there, Roadhog. Oh, God, look at Jackhammer. He is out of it, Roadhog.
He looks rough.
Sledge, there is no help coming, man. You have got to get out of there. Ace going up to the top. Oh, right into the lower back. Jackhammer helpless to do anything to help his partner here, Roadhog. Oh my God, that has got to be it there, Roadhog. That has got to be it.
Oh, wow.
Jackhammer back down. He had sat up. I thought maybe he was getting a little better, but no. Oh, this is amazing. I have never seen the Devastators put through something like this ever, Roadhog. I have in the past seen them put people through this. Case in point, the Heartbreakers. Well, I'll tell you what, Roadhog, it would appear to me that finally, after all these years, perhaps Sledge and Jackhammer's past has now come back to haunt them in the form of a very angry Dingo and Hammer, Roadhog. Like I said, like you just heard Dingo say, it took the man a year to learn how to walk after all that happened. So. Oh no, that is it! Oh, wait a minute, what are they doing now, Roadhog? So the Untouchables have, no surprise, come out over the Devastators, but the Heartbreakers on their way down to the ring as the Untouchables track out Roadhog. What is happening right now? Oh, give me a break. This is absolutely outrageous, Roadhog. Set of revenge aside for a moment. Dingo and Hammer have their honor to think of here, Roadhog. What are they doing?
They know exactly what
they are betraying everything that they stand for right now, Roadhog. For what? Vengeance? I mean, where does it go from here, Roadhog? Sledge trying to fight back, but there's not going to be a lot he can do, Roadhog. We're going to have to get EMTs down here for Jackhammer. He is not getting up, Roadhog. We need to get some help out here for him. My heart is absolutely broken right now to see this happening, Roadhog. Well, folks, I don't know,
There they are.
Heartbreakers making a statement here. Well, Roadhog, I don't know what to say, man. The Heartbreakers, I can't believe that they just went out there and did what they did, Roadhog, in the match against a match that had nothing to do with them, okay? The Heartbreakers won their round 2 match. There was no reason for them to go out there and involve themselves in the Untouchables Devastator match as they did.
Well, I believe they had pretty good reason, brother.
Well, I think that's debatable. I started off this evening, to me, Dingo and Hammer were true heroes because of what happened in the Thrasher Greaser match, and then they pulled this. So I'm really disappointed. I'm just gonna have a conversation with, we used to talk all the time, me and those two. So I'm gonna see what's going on with him. Dingo seems like he's hurting, Roadhog. He needs a friend right now. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to do that, for my friend. Okay. Well, anyway, Roadhog, we've had some great action tonight. We've had some major announcements. We finally know who the incoming UAW president is going to be once Charles Wordsworth steps down at the end of Body Bash, and we've also found out about the 2 establishment titles that have been added to the roster leading into Body Bash. Brother, this is going to be an amazing show. I can't wait to get to it.
Right, me too.
All right, folks. Well, for right now, that's all we've got for you tonight. Be looking out for another episode of Titans coming up shortly, and then Roadhog and I will have one last Road to Body Bash Killzone coming up after that. So, for right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll say goodbye. My name is Clad Quasar, and my friend here is...
The Roadhog.
And remember, we are...
Not here.